think you can see my head. Okay, and up on your tiptoes. Good. We're going to go into wrist circles. Go the opposite way. Good. Make a fist and open your hands big. Good. We'll do speed bag arms. Walk forward and back. Change directions. Good. Okay, we're going to rock side to side. Okay, down into rainbows. So down and open up big. All right, then figure eights. Okay, now we're going to step and push. We'll go both directions. Good. March in place and push the ceiling away. Good. All right, we're going to pull our arm across our chest. And switch. All right, up overhead. And switch. All right, pull your wrist back. And push down. Okay, and we'll switch. And push down. Okay, we're going to slowly reach down towards the floor. Keep your knees, bend them if you need to a little. Keep your back straight. And a good stretch in your hamstrings. And reach up overhead. Okay, we're going to pull it to the right. And then pull to the left. Good. We're going to kind of lunge over towards the right, stretch our inner thigh. And switch, lean over to the left. Good. All right. Grab a drink if you need a drink, and we're going to start on our knees. And if you need a chair in front of you for support, it might be a good idea for a couple of these exercises. All right, we're gonna start on your knees, and you can have the chair in front. The first one we're gonna do is working on swinging our leg around and bringing our foot underneath of us. Like we practice when we go to stand. So we're gonna bring it around and then back down. And we're gonna do one leg for 30 seconds 2 times, and then we'll switch to the other side. We'll have a 15-second break in between. Okay, so pick a leg and we'll get started. And go. So up and back down. You can swing it through the side, or you can bring it just straight forward if you're able to. Whichever's more comfortable. Okay, rest. On this next set, same leg. If that's pretty easy and you want to kind of give a push to lift yourself up, you can. If you're good with just bringing it forward, just work on that. Okay, go. Push.
To add a balance component, Roger, you can let go. Don't put your hands on the chair. There you go. Be more upright. There you go.
Good, and rest. We're gonna switch to the opposite leg. Okay, and go. Okay, and rest. Again, on this next one, if you want to kind of push up, make it a little more challenging, you can. Same leg. And go. Okay, rest. Next, we're gonna do a fire hydrant. So if you need to hold on for balance, if you're not gonna hold on, just raise it as high as you can where you're not falling over and losing your balance. Nice and control up and down. We'll do the same leg twice. And go. Should kind of open up at your hip where it rolls out slightly. Hold your core tight to help with your balance. Good, rest. We're gonna do that one again, same leg. And go.
Clark, can you straighten your back up just a little bit? There you go. Good, and rest. We're
We're gonna switch to the other leg now. Make sure you're using your core, suck that belly button in like when you go to cough and you hold yourself so that you're not all over the place. Good balance. Go nice and slow so you can control it. Good, rest. Did we do that one twice? Yeah, okay, I thought so. Next, we're gonna go down on all fours. So you can move your chair out of the way. We're gonna get on all fours and we're gonna raise opposite arm and leg. So you're gonna reach out and then and then down. If that's easy and you're pretty balanced, then bring your knee and elbow together. So you can either bring them together and back out or just out and back down. And we're opposite arm and leg. And go. So out and in. And in.
Otis, if you want to stand up, this is a little easier way to do it. Where you're here, and you can go here.
Rest.
Turn your chair sideways. So you're standing on the side of it. And then put your palms in the seat of the chair.
Are you ready, Erin?
Yep, we're ready. Sorry, I was.
No, you're okay. Make sure that you're keeping a straight back when you do this, that you're not letting it arch either direction. You want a nice flat back. Okay, same side. Ready, go. Come down if you need to come down. I can't hear you. What?
And Otis, you can probably actually alternate them if you want to, since we're a little behind. You can do opposite arm, opposite leg, and then switch. There you go. Now switch and do your, left arm and your right leg. Good. Good.
Good, rest. We're gonna do the opposite side next.
Oh, sorry. Okay, we haven't done the opposite side. So you can just keep alternating, Otis.
Okay, and go. Remember, you can bring your knee and elbow together if you need a little more challenge. Good, and rest. We'll do that one more time, same side.
One more time, Otis. Just keep alternating.
Go.
Good. Try to kick those legs up as far as you can. And just go nice and slow.
Next, we're gonna stay on all fours. We're gonna lift our leg up, foot flat towards the ceiling, and we're gonna push up. Push your foot up towards the ceiling.
So Otis, you're gonna do the same thing, but you can actually just kick straight back if you want to, just with the leg. Keeping those toes pulled down, and you're gonna heel kick behind you. Lead with your heel. There you go, good. You should feel it, bring that knee all the way up, and then kick it all the way out.
Okay, rest. Again, make sure you're having good posture. You're not letting your back fall or arch up. Keep a nice flat back. Squeeze with that core to help. One more time, same side. And go.
Stick with that same leg, Otis.
And rest. Okay, then we're gonna switch sides and do the opposite leg. Okay, and go.
Make sure you're pulling those toes, everybody, make sure you're pulling those toes down so your foot is flexed and you're trying to go up with your heel. Your heel is trying to hit the roof or the ceiling. But your foot should be more flat. Kind of like you're trying to touch the ceiling with the bottom of your foot.
Good, rest. We'll do that one more time. If your wrists are starting to hurt, you can do fist on the ground if needed.
You should start to feel it in your butt cheek.
Oh yeah. And rest. We have one more in this position. We're gonna work on with like our right arm. You're gonna reach through your left leg and arm towards the floor. And then you're gonna bring it back up and you're gonna open up towards the ceiling. And then you're gonna bring it back down through the left arm and leg and back open.
So Otis, it helps if you turn your chair this way so the back is in front of you. There you go. Then you can do both sides. And we're gonna be here and we're just gonna reach our arm through and then we're gonna take it up to the ceiling and have our eyes follow our arm. Let me do it this way so you can kind of see me. Reach through and then you're gonna rotate up to the ceiling, keeping your other arm on the chair.
Again, if
All right.
you're starting to hurt, go ahead and make a fist. That way you're not bent there at the wrist. And go. So reach through. You're gonna open up and follow it with your eyes. Back down and look up. Really open that body. Nice, slow and control so you're not twisting wrong. You're not gonna lose your balance.
Otis, just stick with one arm. Just stick with your right arm. Your right arm going under and then up and then under and up. Yeah.
Rest.
We're caught up finally, so we can do what Jada says. You can rest. Okay.
Rest, and we'll do the right side again. Okay, and go. So reach through, come up and open up.
Good. Good. Try to reach through as far as you can. Open Open all the way up. Have those eyes follow that hand unless you're Clark and that makes you dizzy. And if that makes you dizzy, then limit the head twisting.
Good. Okay, rest, and then we're gonna switch and do the other side. Okay, and go. So reach through and open up.
Good, Otis. Very good. Dawn, try to open up to the ceiling more.
Good, rest.
Kind of like you're trying to point to the ceiling.
And go. Reach through and open. Good, rest. Okay, grab a drink if you need it, and then we'll be doing some stuff on our stomach. For those of you who don't want to get down on your stomach, Eric can show modifications for standing.
Otis, for some of these, it might, do you have a wall that's kind of close to you by chance? If not, that's okay. We can just stand where you are and do them. I know it doesn't really look like, at least just in the.
Or a doorway. How about a doorway?
Yeah, that's fine too. It just helps to have a starting point.
Okay.
Come back to it. And I'll do it in my doorway as well, so you can watch me.
Okay. Okay. Let's come over here to the doorway in the kitchen.
All right.
Yeah, that'll be perfect.
Everybody else that's ready or comfortable with getting down on your stomach, we're going to get down on our stomachs. And the first one we're going to start on is a plank. So you can do your plank if you want up here on your arms. Just make sure you have a flat back, or you can come down to your elbows. If you need to do it off your knees, you can do it off your knees.
So Otis, your plank, have your elbows in the door jamb and sit back, and you're gonna hold this position. Try to have your body as straight as can be. Forearms, yep. And then just take a couple steps, step back, back, but then lean into the wall, put your weight on. Yep, there you go. The further you step back, the harder it will be. And you're gonna hold that position, try to make your body straight like a board.
Okay, and go.
So Otis, you're just holding here.
Okay, rest. I have not been planking over this entire break, so that 30 seconds is pretty hard on me.
I thought I heard a groan from you.
Okay, and go.
You're gonna do that same thing again, Otis. Elbows, step back and lean into it. Make sure you're keeping that tummy tight the whole time. Engaging that core. Good job.
Okay, and rest. Okay, now we're gonna drop down onto our stomachs, arms out, and we're gonna do Superman. So we're gonna lift our arms and our legs up.
You're gonna stay, oh, sorry, Jada.
Okay, keeping your head down and in alignment. You're gonna come up and down.
So Otis, if you can have your hands up on the thing. Actually, you're gonna have your belly, and we're gonna go off the wall, towards the wall, off the wall, towards the wall. So you're basically standing with your belly against the, yep, move all the way up, put your arms up as high as you can. Very good. Now, when you're gonna try to lift those arms away from the wall and then bring them back. Yes, just like that. Good. Okay. Nope, we're done.
Okay, for those of you on your stomach, if you're not able to do arms and legs, just work on getting your arms up. And go. Nice and controlled. Remember to keep your neck in alignment.
And Otis, you can rest your forehead against the wall. That's fine too. You're leaning your whole body against that wall. And then you're just trying to pull those arms back the best you can. And if they're bent, that's fine too.
Okay, rest.
I know it's hard to get that arm up there, bud.
Okay, and go.
All right, one more time, Otis. I can't see anybody else. They all disappeared. So Otis gets to be picked on.
Okay, rest. We're gonna stay on our stomach. Last one, we're gonna do swimmers. So we're gonna do opposite arm and leg. And go. Nice and controlled.
And Otis, this one's gonna be a little hard for you. So if you wanna do just a couple more Supermans with your arms together, because you need to have that, help that other one up there, then that's fine.
Okay, and rest. We've got one more round of that.
Roger, you might want to relax your heads down just a little bit. Have your neck in neutral. Don't have it extended while you're doing that. That puts a lot of strain on your neck. Try to look straight towards the floor while you're doing it, and have your neck in neutral. That's better.
Good, and rest. Okay, next we're gonna go ahead and go to our sides, or to our side.
So Otis, you can go back to your chair, bud, and you can sit in your chair.
All right, we're gonna do all the exercises on our left side, and then we'll flip over and do our other side. The first one we're gonna work on is clams, where your feet are gonna be stuck shut. You're gonna open your knees up and then slowly bring it down. Make sure it's nice and controlled. You don't wanna be going all over the place. You can support your head here or lay down. Make sure you're squeezing your core while we do it.
Notice you're just gonna have your feet together, and we're just gonna go out with our knees and back in. There you go. If you have a TheraBand, I can't remember if you guys have one or not. You can wrap it around your knees, your legs. Sorry, let me grab one. I think his wife just went to get one.
Okay.
You can wrap it around this way. Yep, and make it, and then you can get a little bit more resistance that way.
All right, ready? Go. Keep your feet together, nice and controlled.
Good, good, Otis. Lift that knee up, Joe. And you really should only be lifting, for those of you on your sides, you should only be lifting, that's a little too far, Dawn. You should only be lifting about 6 inches.
Rest.
You open it, you open any more than that, and then you start, twerking your back.
Okay, go. Same thing, same side. Nice and controlled. Your torso shouldn't be moving. You want all of it from in your legs. Good. And rest. So now we're going to do what's called clams 2. So this time your knees are going to be suctioned together and you're going to pick your foot up. That top foot's going to come up and away.
So Otis, you're gonna keep your knees sucked together, kissed together, and you're just gonna kick one leg out, one foot out to the side, but keep your knees kissed together.
Hey, and go.
It's kind of hard to do. Good job. We're working on those tiny hip muscles.
Again, you want to make sure your trunk is staying still and your knees are suctioned together. Don't let them come apart.
So Dawn, bend your knees and hook like, there you go. Now keep your knees together and just kick your foot up, kind of like you're kicking a soccer ball with the side of your foot. There you go. I can just, nope, keep your knees together. Your knees, there you go. Your knees stay together. You can just barely see your leg. Clark's sitting, so Clark, keep your knees together. Keep your knees kissed together. And then you're just kicking like you're kicking a soccer ball. Probably still can't even see. Keep your knees together and you're just kicking with that one leg.
Ready? Go. One more time.
Same leg.
Same leg. Yep. Like Aaron said, you're kicking a soccer ball with the outside of your foot.
Keep your knees together, Clark. Hold them together. On the outside. Yeah, and Otis can use his TheraBand to keep his knees together. That's.
Okay, rest. We're going to stay kind of in this position. Our left leg, or the leg you've been working, is going to go out straight, and you're going to raise it towards the ceiling and down. You only go as high as you can while you're still keeping that leg, the outside of the leg, pointing up. We don't want to turn our toes and go forward, because then we're working a different set of muscles. So toes should still be facing forward. Don't let them turn towards the ceiling. Up and down.
So Otis and Clark, I want you guys to stand up. You can have your chair in front of you, and we're just kicking out to the side. With that right leg, stick with that right leg. We're gonna stick with all the right leg, because then we're gonna go and do the other side in a minute.
Okay, ready? Go. Oh, don't go. Sorry. Now go. Nice and controlled. That way you're able to hold your posture. If you want more of a challenge, Don't let it go all the way down. Stop it and then go back up.
Keep those toes pointed straight forward. Don't let them turn out. Keep them straight forward.
Good, rest. Okay, one more time. And go. Nice and controlled.
Lift a little higher, Joe. There you go.
Good, and rest. Oh, I don't know about you, but I can feel my hip burning. All right, the next one we're gonna do, the last one on this side, is we're gonna do bicycles. So you're gonna do big round movements like you're pedaling a bike. And you're gonna wanna make sure you don't go too big that you're moving in your body. Okay, you wanna hold nice and tight and just big enough that you're able to hold where you're at.
So Otis and Clark, if you're standing, just pedal that one leg, kind of like you're trying to pedal a bicycle, but try to keep your core engaged. Try not to lean heavily on the chair.
Okay, and go.
That's a pretty hard balance exercise. And you might turn sideways, Otis. So your left arm is on the chair. There you go. There you go. Turn sideways. Then you can stand up nice and tall. Try to pedal that bike one-legged, if that's even a thing.
Okay, and rest.
Roger's saying his hip is burning, I think.
I can feel mine.
Okay, one more time on that side. On that same side, Otis. Clark disappeared. I can't see Clark. Try to kick more forward, Dawn. There you go. Try to go more forward than backwards.
Okay, rest. All right, grab a drink if you need it, and then we're gonna flip over to the other side.
So Otis and Clark, we're gonna come back to the chair. We're gonna sit in the chair again for the other side.
Okay, we're gonna start in that position on your side, knees slightly bent.
Oh, Clark went down to the floor. Oh, Clark, you can stay down, bud, if you want. I didn't realize you were down on the floor. I thought you got up and walked out of the picture.
All right, so the first one we're gonna start with is the clams, where your feet are gonna stay together on the floor. Open your knees up and down. You're only going as high as you can as to where your feet are still together. Don't let them come apart.
And Otis and Clark, we're going back to TheraBand. So get that TheraBand wrapped around those thighs. I think it helps to put it over it and then pull it. And we're going back with opening those knees up.
Okay. And go.
Open both knees up, Otis, if you can. There you go. Do them together. There you go. Good.
Remember, nice and controlled. Make sure you're not moving in your upper body. You want to hold with your core. And rest. And go. One more time, same side. This side might be my weaker side. You can already feel it. And rest. Okay, after the rest, we're gonna go back to the clams 2, where you keep your knees together and you're gonna lift your foot up.
And Clark and Otis, this is the one where we keep our knees sucked together, and now we're doing the left side and we're trying to kick that ball out to the side.
And go. Up and down, nice and controlled.
Keep those knees, nope, Dawn, keep those knees kissed together. And just, yep, kick that ball up to the ceiling with the outside of your foot. There you go. And just go nice and slow. Try not to jerk it.
Good, rest. We'll do that one more time.
So once again, Clark and Otis, keep those knees kissed together and just kicking out that left foot.
Okay, and go.
Your body wants to automatically let those knees open and use that big hip muscle to move that leg. But if you keep those knees, we get the tiny little hip rotators that don't get much exercise.
Okay, next, we're gonna have our leg out straight again. Toes pointed forward. You're gonna lift it towards the ceiling and down. Don't let your hip roll open. Don't let your toes go to the ceiling. You want your toes to stay facing forward, up and down.
So Clark and Otis, we're standing up again, holding onto that chair and kicking out to the side with the opposite leg that you did not do last time. It should be the left, but you're just gonna put that chair in front of you. Nice tall posture.
Okay, go.
There you go. Good, Otis. Good. Keep that leg straight. Dawn, try to lock that knee out. And then lift. Lock. There you go. Pull those toes back toward your nose.
Good, rest. We'll do that one more time. Okay, and go. Good, and rest. Last one's gonna be the bicycle. Last one for on the side.
So Otis and Clark, we're turning sideways. So I'm gonna be kicking my left leg so my right hand is holding onto the chair. And remember, I'm just kicking or bicycling, I guess, straight forward. Try to keep your core and your trunk very stable. Don't let it be loosey-goosey. Okay.
Okay, go. So you're reaching out there with that foot. Nice and slow so you're not, like Erin said, loosey-goosey. You're holding still. Good, rest. Got one more time. Okay, and go. Good, rest. Okay, we're gonna flip over to our back and we're gonna do straight leg raises. So you're gonna have one knee bent and you're gonna raise that leg up to the ceiling and back down. And you don't wanna go all the way up, just about as high as your knee on the other leg.
Clark and Otis, you guys can sit in your chairs. You're gonna sit on the edge. Otis, you're gonna have, looks like Jada's gonna start with her left. So let's start with our left. So we're gonna bend our right knee up, have our left leg out straight in front of us. And we're just gonna lift, tap the heel down, lift, tap the heel down. Just with the left leg, okay? Right leg bent up, foot flat on the floor, left leg straight, and you're just doing a straight leg raise to the height of the other knee. Okay.
Okay, and go. If you need more of a challenge, don't let your foot touch the floor, just kind of hover over. Nice and slow. Good, and rest. We'll do the same leg again. Okay, and go.
Try to keep those legs straight. Roger, pull those toes towards your face. There you go. You get a much better quad engagement if your foot is plantar flexed. I'm sorry, dorsiflexed.
Good, rest. We're gonna switch legs. So you'll bend the leg you were just working. Go ahead and bend it up. And go.
For my chair guys, same thing, just other leg. Left leg is bent, right leg is lifting. Try to keep a straight back. If you have to even lean back just a little bit, that's okay. I'd rather see you lean back than to be hunched over. Doing it this way, and it's really hard to do that way.
Good, rest.
Roger, pull those toes back. Yes. Have that foot flexed.
And go.
And same thing with you guys in the chairs. Make sure those those toes are pulled back and you're lifting. Don't have them just limp. Have them engaged and pulled back.
and rest. Okay, now we're gonna go to bridges. You're gonna bend both knees up, and we're gonna work on raising our bottom up. You're pushing your belly button towards the ceiling, and then we'll go back down. Nice and controlled up, hold it for about a second, and then down.
Otis and Clark, you can just do sit to stands. You can just stand up, sit back down. Stand up, sit back down. Try not to, nope, Clark, nope. Stand up. There you go. Whoop. Better stand than that, Clark. Stand up, sit back down. Stand up, sit back down. Stand up, sit back down, Otis. We're just working on sit to stands.
Go. Nice and controlled up and down, both directions.
Clark, nose over toes. There you go. Nose over toes. Good.
Okay, rest. One more time with the bridges. And go. Okay, rest. Last one, we're gonna do the reverse crunch where you're gonna bring your knees in and back down, just tapping, back up and tap down. If that's too hard to do both at once, do one leg and then the other. Nice and controlled.
So Clark and Otis, yep, just sitting. Just do one at a time. Bring it up, but have your belly tight. Have your belly lifting the knees, not your hip muscles. Do them together. That's kind of hard though. Just stick with one at a time.
Okay, go. Another one that it's important to hold your core and nice and controlled. Okay, rest. Do it one more time. And go. Good, rest. Okay, we're gonna stay here on our back. We're gonna pull our right knee into our chest, straighten that left leg out.
So Otis and Clark, we're just stretching, sitting in the chair. So just pull she starts with her left. What the heck?
I have my right knee in.
Oh, you do? Okay, right knee. Pull your right knee up to your chest and stretch it in. Oh, you do. How did you twist it? You switched in my mind.
Okay, now grab behind that knee and kick that right leg up. You can go up and down.
So Otis, you're gonna put that heel on the floor straight with that straight leg, and you're just gonna fold in over that leg and stretch your hamstring.
Okay, those laying down, go ahead and straighten your knee. Drop it down a little bit if you need to get that stretch in your hamstring. Okay, and then we're gonna bring it across our body.
So Otis, if you can cross your leg or cross your ankles, and then you're just gonna do a little bit of a twist to the right side. So now, so you have your left leg up. Now, so I want you to twist toward your left, toward your wife, where your wife's standing.
Good, okay. Now you're gonna bring your left leg into your chest, right leg straight.
Plug that left leg in.
Okay, kick it up towards the ceiling, up and down.
Now put that left leg straight out in front of you, Clark, and put your heel on the floor, Clark. Out straight, put that heel on the floor, and then you're gonna lean forward over it.
Okay, those laying down, straighten that leg. Get that hamstring nice and stretched. We'll bring it across our body. Okay, back to center. Bring both knees, bend both knees, feet together, and you're gonna open your knees up, do the butterfly stretch.
Open those knees up and push them out to the side. Push them open, get that groin.
Okay, we're gonna flip over towards our stomach. We're gonna push back into child's pose.
So Otis, you can just kind of fold yourself over your knees if you want to. With your feet, with your knees bent, just reach down to your toes.
Okay, now we're gonna kick that right leg back. We'll do our runner stretch.
So Otis, it might be easier to stand up. Come behind your chair. You can put your foot up on the chair, or you can be back in this position if you want to. Put that heel on the floor. My chair slides when I put my foot up, so this is easier for me.
Switch.
You're keeping that back leg straight, and you're trying to push that heel down to the ground. You should feel it all up the back of your leg.
Good, okay, come up on all fours. Cow and cats, stretch that back.
So this one, Otis, you can put your hands in the seat of the chair, and you can push up, and then push down.
Good, once you get those, about 5 of them, go ahead and come nice and slow. And we'll put our hands in. So we'll do rock steady on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Three.
Rock.
Okay.